This is the 2009 Las Vegas International Mayor's Cup from Kellogg's there, the artificial surface. So Sif Colors, we're underway for you sailors out there past and present. This match in the girls under 15 category will feature the Anaheim Express 94 Black against the Sparta United 95. The head coach for Sparta United 95 is Matt Long, and the assistant coach is Scott Hare. The team manager is Luann Hill. They will be going from left to right, and Anaheim Express 94 Black will be going from right to left. 30-minute halves. Let's get the lineup for Sparta United 94. We've seen them before on LandvidProductions.com. Emma Ekstrom is a keeper. Number 1 is Whitney Tuckfield, a midfielder forward. At center defender, we're underway, is Shane Smith. She's number 0. Number 5 at left defender is Audrey Percival. Number 6 at center defender is Caitlin Halliday. Number 8 at center mid is Lauren Harmon. Number 10 at forward is Maddie Hill. Number 13 at right wing is Colony Hansen. Number 14 at right defender is Michaela Monson. Number 16 at left wing is Courtney Hare. Number 21 at right fullback is Julie Jacobs. Number 22 is Madison Long, and she's a center midfielder. And number 18 is Annie Warren. She's a right forward. And they're trying to defend in their own 18-yard box. The Anaheim Express on the attack right now. They are head coached by Art Perez. The team manager is Lee Frame. The keeper is Iko Johnson. Center mid is Samantha Fabian. At left mid is Jill Messersmith. Number 4, and she's number 2. Number 4 at left defender is Brittany Guerra. And number 7 at defender is Bridget Miller. And number 6 at center mid is Naeli Rekaho. Number 9 at forward is Aislinn Bustos. Number 10 at forward is Clarissa Chavez. Number 11 at forward or right mid is Liz Gutierrez. Number 12 at right defender is Megan Furr. 13 at forward. She's not here. That's normally Alexa Morales. Number 17 at forward is Monica Noria. 18 at sweeper is Wendy Cano. Number 21 at defender is Malia Tilton, and number 23 at right mid is Ashley Frame. Now we have a set piece for the Express. The Express in the red and black from Anaheim, California, against their counterparts from Utah, the Sparta United. And again, in that 18-yard box, not able to come up with anything, but they're on the wide right now. Still trying to make something happen, but Sparta United showing their ability to stop that for now. And we'll have a restart. A restart of the action, if you will. Sparta United, here we are in the first couple minutes of the match, a 30-minute match. Sparta United trying to go up to Central. That was partially intercepted by Fabian. And then over there, Noria. On it now is Chavez. Chavez draws it out to the wide and looking for a runner that time, and that runner was Bustos, and Aislinn Bustos was not able to get to it as it went right to the keeper, Ekstrom. Ekstrom sending it down a field, and getting back to it was Megan Furr. And that ball goes out of play. The artificial surface. I'm Greg G.K. Porter along with Mr. Dan Turnbull on the camera. Earlier we were in the natural surface as a part of this Kellogg-Zaire massive complex, and it's stair-step type of a situation. You can see fields to the back of this one, and that ball harmlessly rolling over to Iko Johnson, and Johnson has it as Sparta United getting a run along the left flank in that sequence. And that ball is knocked out of play. Knocked out of play at an near side touchline. It's going to be thrown in by the Express. On the wide side. Try to make something happen. And up the Karam, Chavez. And it's a foul. It's going to be a free kick into space for Sparta United 95 team. Sparta United 95 with a free kick in their own half. Push that ball across midfield. Possession in the central there was Harmon.
Yeah, don't stop.
And now coming back with it, the Express on the near side, that ball rolling, and it goes out of play. The Express getting a touch that time by Noria. And now it's Matty Hill. And they get it going now with Long. Madison Long for Sparta United on the run, weaving her way toward the left flank now, and still on the soccer ball. And that ball goes out of play. Nice run by Madison Long, weaving her way diagonally across the field. She of the look like red cleats. For Sparta United, 0-0 your score in this match. The girls under 15 here. Las Vegas, Nevada, the Summerlin section. And a service into the box. Intercepted there at the 6-yard box, and a save is made by Iko Johnson, the keeper. Johnson now driving it up the central. Trying to get somebody to run onto it. And there is Noria. But Noria lost possession of it. But it was dropped back to one of the defenders, and he pushed it forward now. And a ball down to central, trying to run it down. It was Bustos, and Iceland didn't get to it, as the keeper Ekstrom did. Down to central now. An intercept that time by Clarissa Chavez. And so the Express got possession again in the 18-yard box. Now the shot is awry of the near post. So they get a little bit of action going down that left flank, and they get a shot, but it was not going to bend inside that time. Sparta United, who we saw last year, LangemanProductions.com, and they were playing in a later game up here at Kellogg Zaire. They won that game, but it was quite a bit cooler than it is now, especially with the wind breeze. The wind, as it likes to do later in the afternoon, start to kick up. And that particular day, it got nighttime action. It got kind of cold. Going to be a goal kick. Sparta United 95 off of the Karam, but the Express winning that soccer ball. But in the space there was Colony Hansen. The ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in. The throw-in on the near side, and it is knocked down. Hansen, and on the near side, retreating back, Rekaho. Nayeli Rekaho. Defending into space, throwing by Hansen, on the near side. I might have to throw it in again. Afternoon game here at the Kellogg's Ayers Sports Complex. Summerlin section. Very unique the way this complex is set up. You don't often see them set up like this. On the near side. LangevinProductions.com. Happy to be here. Running on to it, Harmon. And in a deflect off of Hanson. Clarissa Chavez want to switch it to the outside now. Frayne out there. And a collision, it goes out of play. Used to be many years ago in Southern California, you had the best soccer being played basically in the western states. But there are a lot of clubs now that have begun to catch up and have not only caught up, but have gone out of the national championships series. And that's because in their state, the quality of competitive soccer has risen to a great level now. So the dominance is not necessarily there anymore. Into the contest now is Anna Warren for Sparta United 95. On the near side, Chavez running it down. And it's now over to Monson. Goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in. 0-0 is your score here at the first half. About 10-minute mark of the first half already gone. Knocked out of play. Action here in Bracket B. Las Vegas International Mayor's Cup for 2009, the 10th annual Mayor's Cup. Played at this time of year. On it there is Madison Long, and Long going to draw it back. Got her teammates. Going to get some passing going, trying to look for Long again in the central. And it's going to be a foul as the player was on her back. Shane Smith will set it up, the central defender. Which way will Shane Smith go with the soccer ball? Smith trying to go down to central that time. At ball caroms now over to the central, the center circle, if you will, but it goes on a run now for the Express, and they take a shot and a save by Ekstrom on the low side, and almost a rebound of Bustos on the run. The player that took the shot was not given to us on our roster here as far as her number was concerned, and we're going to have to check that at halftime as far as the number is concerned, as we are away from the action there, the benches, to be able to get that kind of information for you right now. So we'll try to do that at halftime. And a 0-0 match. The third time that's happened today to us. Trying to get proper numbers in it. Very difficult at times. And do we have a card? What kind of card is that one? Tough to see. I believe it's a yellow card, as the player is going to stay in. And so we have a player with a yellow card. And I believe that's on the Express with a yellow card. Of course, obviously, the Sparta United getting the shot here, and off of a bounce, going across the 6-yard box and out of play past the goal line. 0-0, still your score in the first half. This match on the artificial surface. The 13th minute of the first half, a substitution. The Express getting a fresh player in. Liz Gutierrez into the contest. And Gutierrez trying to get to the soccer ball. And now trying to get a runner onto it. Bending ball and a save that time. Nice save, protecting the near post, Emma Ekstrom. An intercept in the central by Clarissa Chavez. Chavez takes a blast, and it's from long distance. Score still 0-0 in the first half. Afternoon game here at Kellogg-Zaire Sports Complex between the Anaheim Express 94 Black and the Sparta United 95. Two visitors from Southern California and the state of Utah in the Salt Lake City area. Knotted up here with no score. And of course, as we have mentioned in the other games today, that you pretty much want to try to get a win out of the games today. You do not want to go, obviously, with a loss. And even a tie does not really help you out if you're thinking about winning the tournament or getting close to a chance of winning the tournament. You pretty much in the first day got to get a win. Puts a lot of pressure on squads. On the near side. That ball was struck off of a player, defender, and it goes out of play. So now it's going to be the Express with a throw-in. Ashley Frayne is going to take it. Frayne going to take the throw-in. From the attacking third, Frayne into the box. Off of a bounce, another bounce. And a keeper touches it lastly. And almost a call there as one of the players almost interfering with the keeper trying to touch that soccer ball. Knocking it past the goal line. It's going to be another corner kick. 0-0 is your score in this match. The girls under 15. Kellogg-Zaire Sports Complex. Greg G.K. Porter watching it along with Dan Turnbull on the videography for you. LangevinProductions.com. Check us out on YouTube. And it's going to be set up here for Anaheim Express. Off the bending ball in the 6-yard box, trying to get a person to strike it. A player does, and a save by Ekstrom. They finally did get a strike, and Ekstrom able to find it amongst the bodies, trying to help her keep that ball out of the back of the net. But they do get a good quality play that time, do the Express, towards getting one in the back of the net after 2 tries on that set piece. Still not able to put it in the back of the net yet. And a 0-0 match. Sparta United retreating back and now on the counterattack as searching after it was Madison Long, didn't get it. And it went all the way into the central for Fabian. Fabian getting it over to her teammate, Noria. And that ball is driven up in the air. And a pass over to Noria now. Noria finds her teammate out to the left flank now and bends that ball, but that ball is not going to be close. Nil-nil your score. The third game today, Mr. Dan Turnbull and I, on a Saturday here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our October getaway from home as we hang out and reside in San Diego, California. That ball pushed all the way to midfield and blocked that time, brought back across by Noria, and her teammates still after it. Noria on the soccer ball now. Collects it. That ball went off that time of Monson. However, the Express still trying to make a play. And it's going to be, let's see, a throw in. Try to find out who's going to throw it in. It looks like it's going to be a throw in for the Express, as they get all their players trying to get up and see what they can do towards putting one in the back of the net. Winnie Cano is going to take the free kick. It actually was a foul on the play. Cano going to swing it out to her teammates there and bringing it down. And can it be kept in? No. Ashley Frayne, she headed the soccer ball and she wanted to give it to her teammate there and just headed it too hard. And it went way far away from her and her teammate couldn't chase it down to keep it in. So that set piece try, they couldn't do anything with it. Sparta United 95. Averting big opportunities so far in this match. And they have yet to really get their offensive attack going on a consistent basis. Will they be able to do so? Whitney Tuckfield, it was kept in. Whitney trying to run along that left flank. Chavez. And a shot taken that time by Noria. And Monica's shot trying to beat it inside that left post. And just couldn't quite do that as Ekstrom able to range over and make the save. Off the header, reducing the size of the field nicely again, is the Express of Anaheim. And that ball all the way out to the wide. Ranging back there was Shane Smith. And now they have a shot, and they got a player who's all alone. Takes a shot. Ekstrom makes a point-blank save. They had a player that was all alone, and they couldn't put it in the back of the net. And Ekstrom making the save. Nice presence of mind by Ekstrom, just saying I got this cut off a little bit, and if she's gonna beat me, she's gonna have to have a real good shot. And that did not happen. Ekstrom was able to make the save, keeping it a 0-0 match. As we look at the 22nd minute of the match already. Only maybe 7 or 8 minutes left to go in the first half. Sparta United, a lot of plays that have been in their half of the field, and they've averted anything going in the back of the net. Remember, they played that game last year, a pretty close game, but they found a way to win that thing and actually got to the semifinals last year of the tournament. Ekstrom, the keeper. She was the keeper then. And it's central now, and Ekstrom comes off again. Ekstrom pushing it down the field. Going up in the air. It's Harmon, Lauren Harmon, and she was fouled on the play. So it's going to be a free kick. Sparta United 95 in white and blue. trying to get some offense going here. Haven't done much of that in this match. And back on a counterattack again with Noria and company, sending a long ball, trying to get her teammate to run onto it with a lot of speed. That's Liz Gutierrez, and that ball goes out of play. But Gutierrez forced the defender to retreat back and get that ball out of danger so that her teammates can at least come down and help out for a throw-in. Substitutions coming in now. Malia Tilton coming in, number 21 for the Anaheim Express. She have the silver cleats out there. Very interesting color. The throw in. Megan Furr, and that ball right at Ekstrom, and Ekstrom able to come off her line and make the save, not give up a rebound. Ekstrom's going to be tough in this match, and they're going to have to coordinate their ability to get it behind her. Not going to be easy, as it is still a 0-0 match. And now with Tilton in, Tilton sending it into space, trying to get her teammate to run onto it, but gives it away to Sparta United 95. But here's Tilton again. Tilton pushing that ball forward to Noria and drawing it back. Got a player there in the central. And now they're going to take a shot, and it's blocked. That was a point-blank shot, and it was blocked. And we go the other way on a counterattack. Sparta United standing strong in the space. Very strong and defensively in their own half of the field, doing a fine job. Cutting off the angles. Defensively running back now is Percival. Percival now in the corner and pushing that ball out of her own defensive third all the way back towards the goal line. But here's another chance for the Express as we look at about the 25th minute in this match. About four or 5 minutes left to go in the first half. The Express still trying to get one in the first half. But Sparta United not allowing them to do that so far. And they've had opportunities. A lot of opportunities. Frayne now. But the mindset in soccer is you keep putting pressure on the defender, they're going to crack. You're going to find a seam at some point and put it in the back of the net. And that's what the Express continue, or at least in the mindset and effort out there in the field, want to continue to do. Sparta United want to try to find a way to brave the storm and then try to create one of their own situations where they might be able to put one in the back of the net. But haven't had a lot of that so far in the match. In a handball. Noria, the handball. The free kick outside the center circle. Sparta United, the 0-0 match. And down to Central. And it's Tuckfield. Ball all the way and a handball, and it's going to go against Sparta United. So the Express now, an opportunity to draw that ball across midfield and make the defenders retreat for Sparta United. And now they're going to drive that ball up towards us, but because of the bank, it won't get here. All the way back down the field. 0-0 your score, as we are very, very close to halftime. Center ref looking at his watch now, and he's going to call it, and that's the end of the first half. 0-0 your score between the Anaheim Express 94 Black and the Sparta United 95 team in this girls under 15 bracket B match. Stick with us. You'll see what the coaches are saying to their players about trying to change that in the second half, and we'll be right back.
sideways and backwards, you might want to go vertical on them. You understand? Get the ball and move forward with it.
You're gonna just come up and push up the numbers. The outside what? Outside what? Come up, push. Defense, right? Get caught on the flank. Drop the ball back. That's it. Okay, good. Okay, so we need a lot of what? Okay, so we're not
Action is underway here in the second half in a 0-0 match. Good match so far. We hope you're enjoying all the action from the Kellogg-Zaire Sports Complex. Neither team has been able to get it in the back of the net in the first half. And you've got the Anaheim Express now as they are going from left to right, and from right to left will be the situation in the second half for Sparta United. Try to get it towards Ekstrom, and let's see. Going to be an offsides call. So offsides call against the Express. The team that in the first half had most of the possessions and most of the great opportunities to at least get a chance at putting one in the back of the net, but they could not do so. And Sparta United did a fine job of keeping them out of the net in the first half. Can they parlay that to a chance to win this match? Or will it be a situation where the red and black of the Express turn it into just more opportunities in the second half, and they end up putting a number in the back of the net? And it goes out of play. The Express throw it in on that left flank, the far side touchline. And it's Central. Courtney here with a touch. And now going after is Ashley Frayne, and now it winds up on a foot of Madison Long. However, they win it, push it back the other way, and now on it is Clarissa Chavez. Chavez has a teammate right outside the box. She's has a teammate inside the box, and they can't get it to her, but they take a shot anyway, and it's over the top of the net. Again, the Sparta United trying to find a way to keep that wall strong and not allow them to really get a chance to take a point-blank shot from that distance. And at this age bracket, you can pretty much put one in the high part of the net from that 18 yards away. And the Express know that, and they're going to continue to try to push the issue on Sparta United. The defenders for Sparta United have to stay strong. Midfielders got to start stiffening up a little bit and give the strikers an opportunity to at least have some more touches in this game. Sparta United, only one person up forward, and that ball was intercepted before she got to it. It was headed for Maddie Hill. She never got to it. Line drive, but now Tuckfield tried to get to it, fell down, lost it, and into space as Jill Messersmith. And that ball now is a service toward 18-yard box, blocked. However, they have another player there. It's going to take a long shot, and that was Chavez, who settled that soccer ball and took a left-footed strike, but she missed by a few yards of the near post. And in a 0-0 match, Sparta United again with a goal kick. And they win it again. We are at the 35th minute of this match. 30-minute first half, and now about 5 minutes into the second half. Remember, the center ref is keeping the score here in this match. The girls under 15, LazarevilleProductions.com. Greg G.K. Porter, happy to be with you, along with Dan the Man Turnbull on the camera. Kellogg's Air Sports Complex in Las Vegas, Nevada. You've got Madison Long on a run down to Central, but they intercept her attempted pass and send it all the way back for a counterattack along that left flank. And it goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in as they ran out of real estate on that far side touchline, did the Express. And here's Long again. Or rather, that's not Long, but the space, they have it. The Express now trying to win it, and it's now going to be a free kick. Samantha Fabian setting it up for the Express. Center midfielder, and diagonally, they want to switch the offensive attack approach to Furr, and that ball just missed. In the 6-yard box in the near post. As again, they continue to pepper the net. Pepper balls in and around that net. In a 0-0 match. The goal kick, as the wind continuing to be a little bit more of a factor as the day goes on. Not a cold wind, it's still rather warm in the 70s. On a picture-perfect sky. A little bit more of this cirrus-type clouds in this latter part of the day than what we saw earlier in the day. There was no clouds at all. And now it's going to be a set piece from the right flank for the Express. And they're going to try and see what they can do again. They had a lot of them from the left flank in the first half. The header, and they do get it in the back of the net. That was right on the money, and they had a player right there, nobody guarding her, and she's able to put it in the back of the net. So it is 1-0. And putting it in the back of the net, Samantha Fabian. So Fabian breaks the scoreless tie here in the second half. And it is 1-0 Anaheim Express as they do this. At about the 37th minute of the match. An opportunity down for the Sparta United, and now they have to retreat back again and avert. And as I mentioned in the first half, the Express, who've had a lot of opportunities, now beginning to cash in. And they've got one already, and it is really predicated for Sparta United to try and get some opportunities on a keeper, Iko Johnson. And it's Central. Madison Long now on a run. Long, and her run is intercepted as the Express have it. And they push that ball up forward as they've got runners now along the left flank.
One of you. One, not zero.
Going to be a free kick. Free kick for Sparta United, down 1-0 here in the second half. About the 39th minute of the match. 30-minute first half. And about 9 minutes into the second half. Nice ball, and then they place one to the outside on a beautiful run, but a save by Ekstrom. Ekstrom making a save, has played well in this match. But on that goal that the Express got, she really didn't have much of a chance. That was a perfect strike right to the header of Samantha Fabian and right in the back of the net with velocity. And again, the Express winning that soccer ball with Nori and company. Again, getting it over to Bustos. Bustos now. Bustos wins it and puts it out to the wide. Got a player there. The good passing game they've exhibited this whole match. Megan Furr now. Furr with a run, a service into the box, and hits the side of the net. Furr able to turn and get a shot, but it's not quite accurate enough to get into the back of the net. So we are still at 1-0. But they have played the passing game well. They hold the ball well, and they have been getting shots this entire match. And plays where they can set up shots. And now they finally got it to where they can work something in the back of the net. 38th minute so far in this match, unofficially. And I say the 38th minute. We are now at about the 41st minute of the match. Wrong look at my stopwatch there for some reason. Official time kept on the field by the center ref, though. We just attempt to kind of give you a reasonable idea of how much time is left. And a yellow card given. The yellow card given to the Express player. Driven now all the way as it was deflected that time by Rekaho, and then now their alternate number, Halliday, trying to get to it. Halliday trying to get it over to Harmon. Harmon never got to it now, and there's a foul on the play. And it is going to be a free kick from distance, but they have a strong enough a foot here to try to get it right on the keeper. The Express leading 1-0. And this one is up there, high, and a goal! That is just in the back of the net. A blast that time. I believe that was Noria. Let me see. In the back of the net. 2-0. The Express. Or was that Cano? That was Cano that scored the goal that time. Cano taking his shot, the blast, and strong enough of a foot to beat the keeper. So as I mentioned in the first half, you started to see a lot of shots being pestered at the keeper, and it is now starting to show with goals on the board. 2-0 the Express. Sparta United. And the foul, and it's going to be a free kick. Sparta United wanting to try and see if they can cut into this lead, but they've got to get more opportunities upfield. As the Express not really allowing them to do that as they get to the ball a lot of times first, and they hold it well, and they pass well. And they've just dominated this match for the most part. Bustos into central. Bustos has got a runner on the wide. Bustos gets a return pass from Ashley Frayne. Frayne trying to get to the soccer ball, does not. And now here's Frayne. Frayne pushing it over to Bustos in the corner. Bustos trying to stop the soccer ball and give it to a teammate, but just gave it away. Sparta United now going to try and go up the field here with Lauren Harmon, and Harmon pressured there in the central. Try to get it over to Madison Long. She never got to it. However, they still have possession of it. And now a runner down a central, but the save, no problem for Johnson. As that ball had way too much pace on it. That ball is out of play. It'll be a throw-in. The 46th minute of the match. Sparta United down 2-0. Julie Jacobs trying to get it to her teammate. And in the central, trying to maintain possession of it was Maddie Hill and was being pushed in the back. Whitney Tuckfield getting it over to Hill. Hill pushing it out to the wide, up forward to Madison Long. Knocked out by the Express. The throw-in off the carom from Hill, and that goes past the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick. They couldn't make anything offensively out of that opportunity. (2-0) the score on goals here in the second half by Samantha Fabian and also by Wendy Cano. Cano setting it up right now. Ball in the central, off of a bounce. Driven across midfield. Trying to do something with it was Maddie Hill. As she was pressured, they took it away, but still on it is the white and blue. And now here's Long. Long turns, gives it to her teammate who takes a long shot, and nothing on that one. Lauren Harmon taking that shot. And the header keeping it in, the Express. All the way up to Island Bustos, and then all the way into the corner for Frayne. And Frayne knocks that ball out of play, lastly touched, and Frayne was pushed. And let's see what they decide to say here.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. They'll drink from each other. The game will be over by then.
Center ref did not see that one, I guess. Up the field. And now retreating back They're able to get to it. Just outside the 18-yard box. The Express now. Still on that soccer ball. Pushing it towards the 18-yard box. Got a runner from the back now with a head of steam. Continuing to move with that soccer ball was Megan Furr. And Furr run off the ball, but it was lastly knocked out by Sparta United. The Express with another set piece try, leading 2-0. Could have been a lot worse. Bending ball, as they've had a lot of shots towards the net in the first half, but just haven't been able to put any in. Ekstrom has played well, but then also her defenders have made it difficult for the Anaheim Express. In the center circle. The Express now trying to win control of that soccer ball again. It's Carissa Chavez and company. Drawing it back, a touch there by Furr, and then now with it is Bustos. Bustos putting pressure on the defender and just pushes it in the 18-yard box, nobody there. But they have to collect it and try to get it out of their own defensive third. Man on the near side, push that ball over to Frayne. Frayne now bends it into the box, trying to get somebody to maintain possession of his Bustos. And the defender was real tough on her and won it, but then here's a shot up high and over the top of the net. Fabian taking the shot over the top of the net, trying a bid for the third goal of the match for the Express. 2-0, there'll be substitutions coming in for the Express of Anaheim. And number 21 and number 11 coming into the contest, Liz Gutierrez and Malia Tilton into the contest. And we're at the 52nd minute of this match. And a save, a beautiful save that time by Ekstrom. About 7 minutes or so left to go in the match. Still 2-0. Toward the Central. The Express winning it again. Got possession. And continuing toward the attacking third. On the near side, though, to Sparta United, winning it and pushing it all the way downfield on a long ball. Chasing it down is Maddie Hill. But first, Cano got to it and drew it back to the keeper. And pushing that ball into the corner. Knocked out of play. Off the bounce at midfield. Megan Furr pushing it back. And another intercept. Intercept by Reikaho, and now here they go again. Putting pressure on Sparta United, and Sparta United really at this point, if they do not begin to turn around and put the pressure on the Express in this match, it's virtually over. And that has not seemed to really happen for any length of time. And a pass, it goes across, widthwise across the 18-yard box with such velocity, nobody could really handle that one. If that was a shot, there's no way that Emma Ekstrom would have been able to save that one. Still 2-0 is the score. Time running down in this match. Not anywhere near a close ally of Sparta United. As we're in the 55th minute of the match. After that collision, it goes out of play. Sparta United is going to now throw it in.
Who has 22?
They virtually have to score on this opportunity here. Julie Jacobs to throw it in, and she's going to give way, I guess, to substitutions on the other side. And let's see what they're going to do in this 2-0 match.
Big kick, Jen.
The Las Vegas International Mayor's Cup, the 10th annual. Here at Kellogg-Zaire Sports Complex. The artificial surfaces. Sparta United down 2-0. Trying to find a way maybe to cut it in half. And maybe work to get a tie out of this. But they don't have a lot of time to do that. Ashley Frayne will throw it in their own defensive third. Up the field, knocking it out was Courtney Hare. In his space. Sparta United just not maintaining the touches, having a hard time pressuring, and a shot this time, and a goal! Liz Gutierrez, a goal, beating the keeper. And it is 3-0. One of the things as the game wanes on, here at the low altitude is sea level type stuff, and it's warm. The clubs that are not used to this kind of stuff, heat-wise, begin to wear down. And the Express, not worried about that kind of stuff, as they can continue to keep the pressure on you.
Come on, Brett.
3-0, the Express, 94 black Anaheim team looking to have a lot more action in this tournament towards potentially maybe winning it, as they have looked real good in this match. They've got only 3 on the board, but they could have had a lot more. A lot of the opportunities they did not cash in on, which have been only their fault. Anybody watching this match would realize that one. The 57th minute of the match, and here they go again. As to the outside, on it now is Fabian, who's already scored one of the goals. Fabian threading the needle between 2 defenders, and then finally one of them goes and gets that soccer ball, pushes it out of play. And of course that eats more time off the clock if you're Sparta United. That works totally against you, as they now substitute again. The 58th minute of the 60-minute match. The Anaheim Express coming down over here to Las Vegas. And on this Kellogg-Zaire Sports Complex, doing a lot of things they could do at will. Sparta United just trying to run out this game, see maybe if they can get another chance at the net. But they don't have a lot of time to do that, and they're going to have to regroup for the next game down the road to have any kind of chance to get to the championship. And basically, it's going to make them have to pretty much win every game out. And that's going to be hard to do. In this tournament, only 2 days of action. You build yourself quite a hole if you lose in that first day. A tie, not so much, but loss, yes. And they throw it in. But the Anaheim Express, 94 black team, win this one 3-0, and they're a team that very well we'll see action tomorrow and have a chance to maybe get the hardware. We hope you enjoyed all the action here at the Kellogg's Air Sports Complex, where the final score was 3-0. The Anaheim Express 94 team over to Sparta United 95. And they are going to hopefully have some interviews with us. And there'll be closing comments with those who participated in the game today. So stick around and we'll be right back. Well, you saw a match where the Anaheim Express 94 black team came on in the second half. It was a 0-0 match as Sparta United averting a lot of problems in the first half, but unfortunately they surfaced in the second half, and the Anaheim Express team was able to win 3-0. We hope that you enjoyed all the action, and we hope you have a safe trip back home from Las Vegas, Nevada. The downtown Las Vegas Soccer Club producing this one, the 10th annual Mayor's Cup. I'm Greg G.K. Porter for LangevitProductions.com with Dan on the camera saying, God bless, take care of yourself, and save this one as always on the hard drive. Bye now.